I always love doing it because you ask questions that I don't get asked anywhere else. And so it's fun. It's fun for me to think about things. And the questions tend to be a little more human. And it's not just about, so tell us about what you wrote in your book, you know? It's like the traditional press questions, you know? And I enjoy them because I get to learn a little bit about myself, because, you know, you get to think about things you never think about. And I get to, I get to philosophize. And I really enjoy that. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that the questions are quite unconventional.
What feedback do you get from other people after they've seen your videos and heard the stories you shared?
It's an amazing feeling when someone comes up to you on the street and thanks you for a video you put out, or, you know, and says that it changed their life. And the thing that brings me the most joy is that I have a lot of empathy for it, because I'm immensely grateful. But if you take Start With Why, for example, it was the discovery of that idea. Remember, it was not an academic or commercial exercise. I went through a really dark period in my own professional life. I lost my passion for what I was doing. And this discovery of this thing called the Why completely changed my life. And I shared it with my friends because I love my friends and I want to give them something beautiful. And people just kept asking me to share it, and I just kept saying yes. And so to hear that my work is out there and that people have learned what I learned and it's impacting them the same way it impacted me, like that was the reason I made the decision I made. Because right when the whole Why thing began, before it was even public, you know, I stood at a crossroads. Do I patent it, trademark it, copyright it, rights protect it, and sell it and go in that direction? Or do I give it away as often as possible? And I made the choice to give it away as often as possible, because why should I be the only one who gets to rediscover my passion? You know, as many people who want to should be able to rediscover it and live a life inspired every day, and live a life with cause and purpose. You know, that's a beautiful thing, and so that is working is the reason I keep doing it, because it is the most inspiring thing in the world.
Who else would benefit from something like this?
I think anyone who has a sense of growth would benefit from it. You know, I think anyone who has a sense of advancing something, cause greater than themselves, would benefit from it, because it's not isolated. It becomes connected, and it's you know, every now and then I'll go back and look at some of the old answers I gave, and I'll either roll my eyes or I'll be like, well, that's pretty good. I should remember that. You know, I'm sort of my younger, wiser self kind of thing. You know, like, you know. So I love that it's a little sort of cabinet of thinking that I can benefit from as much as anybody else. I think the continuum is really valuable for like I said, for anyone who's on some sort of path who believes in growth or advancing something. I think it's hugely valuable.